Will the Sixers make the playoffs? Well, in my humble opinion, they will make the playoffs. And they should try to make the playoffs. The idea of losing games at this point of the season, at the midpoint, it's too early. And last year it was a good idea. Last year they weren't a very good team. They were going nowhere, and they needed to grow. This year you have Drew Holiday, who's coming into his own as a point guard. Evan Turner, who needs to get more minutes, and if they traded Andre Iguodala, he could get more minutes. It would help. And with some of the young guys, Thaddeus Young is contributing as well. I think it would help them to make the playoffs for experience for the future. And if you don't make the playoffs, if you're trying to lose games, you're probably going to be at the back end of the lottery anyway, because unless you get really lucky, which you probably won't, they're going to have about the 10th or so worst record in the league. So it would be good for these young guys to make the playoffs for experience. And if it's Miami, if it's Boston, it doesn't matter. Just to play games against them in that kind of setting, these guys are going to have to learn at some point to play in big games. And playoff games are big games. I would like to see them make the playoffs. I believe they will make the playoffs. I think it's a good idea this year for the 76ers to make the playoffs.